That's some chicken soup for the soul.
Wow.
Fatty goodness.
If you just watch this video for this right here, guys, this is so worth it. We should have done a standalone video for this.
14 days with no food, gang. I made it. And right now, I'm gonna enjoy my first sip of this beautiful bone broth. And I'm gonna take you guys along over the next 3 days as I refeed. And Cassie's gonna show you how to make her braised chicken soup, which I watched her break the fast with, and oh my gosh, it looks delicious. All right, here we go, first sip. So it's been about a half hour, guys, since I had that bone broth. Man, it was delicious. It's crazy. My stomach is like totally waking up. It's making all these weird noises. Cassie said it would happen, and sure enough, you know, you go that long without food, and it's like day 5. You know, your stomach is like a locomotive, and it starts like just slowing down. You know, imagine you're on a locomotive going, you know, 80 miles an hour, and you just cut the engine and it gradually comes to a stop. That's how my overall digestion felt. You know, like, you know, the hunger was there, and then slowly my stomach like just was turning off, and by about day 7 it was completely like dormant, asleep. So this bone broth's waking it up. I'm not nauseated or anything. It's just my stomach's making a lot of weird noises. I got some running around to do, but in a couple hours I'm gonna have a little more bone broth, and you know, no solid food today. You know, I want to be cautious and do it right. So I'll see you in that next cup of bone broth. 6 p.m. gang. I'm having some more bone broth. My stomach's definitely it's been active. Ever since I had that this morning. This is about 8 ounces here. This morning I had about maybe 5 ounces, and I gotta tell you, I was actually full after I drank that, which is crazy, right? But no nausea still. You know, I probably could eat a little something, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Scrambled egg. When I get up. That's the plan. Good morning, gang.
Good morning.
Day 2 of the refeed, and I'm about to have some coffee with a little bit of cream, but first we want to thank the sponsor of this video,
Element. Element is a delicious electrolyte drink mix that has everything you need and nothing you don't. That means there's lots of salt and no sugar. Element is formulated to help anyone with their electrolyte needs and is perfectly suited for those on the carnivore diet. It contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio, which contains 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium.
A lot of you guys have asked us what are our favorite flavors of Element. I really like all 3 chocolate varieties in their chocolate melody: chocolate salt, chocolate caramel, and mint chocolate. They're all incredible in your coffee in the morning. I only use about a quarter of a packet every other day. But during the day, I'll fill up a 32-ounce water bottle with 1 packet of Cassie's favorite, which is
Lemon habanero or mango chili.
Yes, they are both phenomenal. They got a little heat.
A little heat. One tastes like spicy lemonade and the other tastes like fresh mangoes.
Yes, they are absolutely delicious. And you know, there's some other fruity flavors that we will enjoy during the summertime. They got the summertime vibe going on. But right now, I'm digging the chocolate and she's liking the heat. As always, right now, Element's offering our viewers a free sample pack with any order. So grab yourself some Element at drinkelement.com/carnivore quest.
Our link is good for returning customers too.
So make your way today to drinklmnt.com/carnivore quest and get yours today.
Thanks again to Element for sponsoring today's video.
Cassie did prepare me a little bit of coffee this morning, 1 tablespoon heavy cream, and a quarter packet of the chocolate salt by Element. Let me taste this. It's been so long, guys. 15 days. Ooh, let me see. Oh yeah. Awesome. I missed you, my friend. I missed you.
Do you have a flavor explosion?
I did. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So you gonna make me some chicken soup?
Absolutely.
Braised chicken soup. I'm looking forward to it. I actually, while she's cooking that, might have a little more bone broth Hold me over.
All right, y'all. So I made this to break my fast. We have some great chicken thighs here. We've got a 10-pack, and I'm going to make it similar to the chuck roast and similar to the pork butt. We're just going to braise it, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. But what we're going to do is get this pan super hot, screaming hot, slowly increasing the temperature on that, and we're going to set the oven to 350 degrees. You're going to want to turn on your vent, or you're going to want to open up several windows because it's going to get smoky in here. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to take some of this good kosher salt, and we're just going to salt the tops of these skins. The plan isn't to sear all of the sides of the chicken. All I want to do is make the skin a little bit brown, almost black, because that's going to add flavor to the broth. Larry had to suffer watching me eat this, so I told him when he's ready to break his fast, I will make some for him as well. It's absolutely delicious, satisfying. It was one of the best things I had when I broke my fast. Now the trick to getting a good sear on this chicken is not to overcrowd the pan. We're going to sear 2 batches at a time, 5 thighs per batch. All right, these have been on here a few minutes. If you can't tell, it's getting a little bit smoky in here. I don't have the vent going because otherwise I couldn't talk over it. But here's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. See that nice little bit of char there? That's all we need. So we're going to remove these. And then we'll put on our second batch. Now we're going to go ahead and add roughly 3 to 4 cups of water. So this was about 3. I am going to add 1 more, and then we'll just add that last cup. That's it. Our next step is to pop it in the oven, and we're going to let it go for about an hour at 350 degrees. When we pull it back out, there's going to be this rich, gorgeous, delicious, satiating, and all the other words that I can go. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. The very next step is just to pop it in the oven. Don't cover it. Don't do anything else. We're going to put it in for an hour, and then we'll pull it back out.
While I'm waiting on that chicken, gang, I'm going to have a little bit of this egg drop soup. This is just bone broth. I'm going to give it a stir. I got it piping hot. Then we'll just add an egg to it. Shout out to Felicia in our Facebook group for this idea. I made this for Cassie and she absolutely loved it. So just let it sit for about a minute and then enjoy it. As you can see, it's cooked the egg. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my gosh, this came out a lot better than Cassie's did. I think I have it hotter this time. Look at that yolk. Oh my. This will hold me over till the chicken soup's done. Man, that smells good. The yolk broke, so Cassie did. She just sipped it, so. So good. You guys gotta try this. Even if you're not fasting. Egg drop soup with bone broth. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Just wanted to make sure that the internal temp was a minimum of 165 degrees, and that's all good now. So our next step is we're just going to remove the skins. I'm going to show you what to do with these skins. They're going to become a nice little tasty treat. We've removed all the skins from the thighs here, and we're just going to set these aside and put chicken in a dish to cool off. You're going to want to let this cool for 15 minutes, maybe rotating. They would cool faster if they were on a baking sheet. Look at that, it's just falling apart. Yeah, if you spread them out on an even layer on the baking sheet, then they'll cool a lot faster. But that's okay. We'll come back and then I'll show you the next step. While we have our chicken cooling over here, just waiting for its return, we have this gorgeous jus, which is our broth. And I have a pan heating up here, and we're so hungry. Some of that fat is still kind of mushy. We're just going to fry it up and turn it into a tasty little treat.
Nice little treat, yeah.
Yes.
I remember you eating them, you and the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
My mouth was watering.
Of course, they get some too. All right, so we're just going to pull it apart and get messy.
So you just shred it up?
So you just shred it up.
Okay, cool.
Now, one thing you want to do is just go over it, squeeze it, you know, squeeze that chicken a couple times because you could get a little bit of the cartilage in there. And that's like this little piece. It's just too hard, you know.
Sometimes you miss those.
Right. So just go over it. I like to shred it real fine. So I'll be here a few minutes just shredding away. And it's going to be awesome. See those chicken skins?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a bite, see if you can guys hear the crunch. Mmm. Chicken skins are fire, guys. Oh, that au jus.
Look at that.
Look at that. My mouth is watering. Oh, this will be my first solid food, gang. Huh. The egg drop soup don't count.
Now you can easily get 6 servings out of this. And if you want to dilute the broth a little bit, you could definitely make it stretch to like 8.
But that broth looks so good.
It's so rich and it's just fatty, and definitely salt to taste or leave it as is, but there we are. Oh. That's it. Chicken soup, folks.
You made a lot of chicken soup over the years, and you said this is the best broth you've ever had.
Hands down.
Yeah. Hands
down the best broth I've ever had. But of course it's braising. I mean, look what it did for the chuck roast.
Yeah.
And the pork butt. It's simple ingredients with all of them, right? Chuck roast, pork butt, water, salt, meat.
That looks good. Oh, is that for me?
Little accent, voila. What do you think about that?
Wow, that looks beautiful, baby.
All right, guys, first solid food. Today's day 16. The egg drop soup, like I said, I don't think that counts. Look at this. It smells delicious.
That's some chicken soup for the soul.
Wow.
And for the tummy.
Appreciate every bite. That's amazing.
I told you.
I'm gonna take a sip of this.
Fatty goodness.
Oh. If you just watched this video for this right here, guys, this is so worth it. We should have done a standalone video for this.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.